Should you scout for Hisuian Lucas and Braviary? Are they any good? Well, guys, this is a costume scout, and that means you have two routes of getting this sync pair. Actually, you have three routes of getting this sync pair. You have the non-paid route, you have the paid tiered scout, and you have another route, a paid times 25 gem, or rather a 25 sync pair scout, where you can get a field roll cake by doing that scout. So, yeah, this is a sprint unit with an EX roll of field. And really, DNA is pushing this combo for this update. We have 3 sync pairs with a field sprint or sprint field combination. And I guess in some way, I'm glad this is happening right now because of the lack of this combo. And whenever, Battle Rally just comes up with this combo, it's just super irritating having limited sync pairs to do this. So this is that. This is the 8th. The 7th or the 8th, depending on how you want to look at it. The other one is Lacey. And another one coming up after Ray and Lacey is Ilima and Gumshoes. So we have 3 units with this combo over here. But let's take a look at his kit right now and let's see what Hisui and Lucas has in store for us. So this is, well, if we take a look at his stats, at level 150, he has pretty high HP stat, 857, 460 special attack stat. Speed stat not too bad. If we EX roll him, 460, it's just this defense, special defense, HP, and speed stat that go up. And then you have some passive skills. Full star rating at the start of the battle, you get to raise your special attack, you get to raise your critical hit rate. And then at the start of the battle, you also raise your sync moves up next effect plus 40% damage for your first sync move using Hisui and Lucas. And then you have trainer move MP 0 and hit free move up, free move next 9. When your MP for your trainer move is 0, all your attacks are gonna be free move next, free move next, free move next. And then you have trainer move MP 0 and hit special boost up to 9. Your special moves up next effect will be plus 2 ranks when you attack the opponent when you have your MP trainer move 0. So free move next plus 80% stronger special moves up next damage. So what moves do you have? You have Psybeam, which is not too strong, but 10% chance of leaving the opponent confused. You have Protect, you have Gusty Mountains Esper Wing, which you can use an unlimited number of times, hits every single opponent, and 3 move gauges, not too bad. What you just have to do is raise your special attack stat, which you can do immediately at the start of the battle. And then it will never miss, and all hits will become critical hits, raises everyone's speed stat plus 2, and then if the remaining MP for Go Faster is 1 or more, increases the special moves up next effect of all allied sync pairs plus 1 rank. And then Go Faster, once you use it, it will give you a super effective up next effect, and then give you a free move next effect also. And the higher the speed stat is, the more it will reduce your sync move countdown. The higher your own speed stat is, the higher your special moves up next effect you will give yourself, plus a maximum of 3 stat ranks. So how do we use this sync pair? Well, at the start of the battle, you get to max out your crit, you get to raise your special attack stat plus 4. You want to use Gusty Mountains Esper Wing 3 times. By using that 3 times, you will max out his own speed stat, and then you also, every single time you attack the opponent, you will give every single one of your allies a special moves up next effect, which is not too bad. And then the moment you're able to max out your speed stat, you will use Go Faster. your trainer move, and it will give you a super effective up next effect. It will lower your sync move cooldown. Probably use this after using your first sync move, and then it will raise your special moves up next effect as well. And then every single attack after this will be free move next, free move next, free move next, and you will also boost all your attacks afterward. You probably want to use Gusty Mountains, Esper Wing rather than Psybeam. And all these attacks are going to be 80% stronger damage, and it will hit every single opponent. Now, you have a sync move, built-in multiplier. The higher special attack stat is, the stronger your sync move is going to be. And as an EX roll, or rather your sprint roll, you reduce your sync move countdown -3. And with the EX roll of field, you'll bring in Psychic Terrain when you use your sync move. Not too bad. All right, so let's take a look at his sync grid. 1 out of 5, you got Acuity, accuracy stat cannot be lowered. 2 out of 5, you got N3 sync move boost 2. Raises your sync moves up next effect +2. That's addition to +4 with your passive skill. So this will power up your sync move by 60% if you get this. And then Natural Remedy, Trip up 9 to lower the opponent's speed stat. Take note that you can hit every single opponent. Quick Cure, Grand Entry 2 is at 3 out of 5. Let's go back to that later on. And then 2 out of 5 as well. You got Psybeam, Move Gauge Refresh, Gusty Mountains, Esper Wing, Move Gauge Refresh, Protect, Hit and Heal, Psybeam Aggravation 9 for for Confusion, and Go Faster, Trainer Move, Allied Field, Move Gauge Acceleration, which for Ray or for Hisuian Lucas is not exactly that important. But if you want to pair up Lucas with Lacey does rely a lot on that Move Gauge Acceleration. I cannot believe that we have a sync pair that relies on Move Gauge Acceleration now, but that's that. If you want to get that, it will definitely help her. Now, 3 out of 5, you got Grand Entry 2 will be very helpful if you want full-on damage for your sync move, because the higher the special attack is, the stronger your sync move damage. And then you have Trainer Move MP0 and hit stat down to 9. If you have your MP0 and you attack an opponent, you get to lower 2 stats by random. And remember, you get to hit everyone opponent. So that's nice. You get to lower down. And then Trainer Move MP1 or more and hit Special Defense down 9. It will lower the opponent's special defense instead. Guaranteed special defense, the other one, well, random stat. Team Speedy Entry 2 at the start of the battle. Raise everyone's speed stat. You probably don't need this. Inertia is another multiplier. The higher your speed stat is, the stronger your sync move is. Battle Buff 3 is nice. It applies to your normal attacks as well as if the opponent is confused. It will also power up your sync move by 30%. And how do you confuse the opponent? You use Psybeam. You're forced to use Psybeam now. Hiya. Then hit confuse opponent, accuracy down 9. Will lower the opponent's accuracy -1. But then again, you can pair him up with some other psychic types like this. And this Pokemon Masters Day, April 25, you will have your champion Rosa getting that 5 out of 5 kit, which brings in Psychic Terrain. You can use Teeter Dance and confuse the opponent, so that's also another option for you. And then 3 out of 5, the other one, Protect, Move, Team Free Move next 9, gives everyone a free move next effect, plus 2 power-up tiles for your sync move. And that's it, guys. This is a psychic type, even though I kind of find this kind of more Esper Wing. If I listen to this wing, more flying type, but Esper Wing is psychic type. So this is psychic type. And yeah, it hits every single opponent. I guess this is a pretty powerful sync pair. And the good thing about this is you can hit every single opponent with a pretty strong attack. 240 power or 200 base power. Plus 80% damage when your MP is 0 already. Plus, yeah, stuff like that. And then you can debuff the opponent as well. So this sync pair is quite strong. And yeah, support Hisui and Lucas, another alt for him. And yeah, that's it for this sync pair, guys. So let's go back to this slide. I do not know what his exclusive lucky cookie is, but Springfield unit combo is, I guess, when this gets common, probably you don't need this that much anymore. But if you do not have any Springfield units yet, probably nice to have one. When will we have a bug type master fair? Anyway, guys, scout here for your faves instead of the meta. And if you want to help me out, I am in a bad situation. And if you want to know more, check out my Datamine in a nutshell for Sync Pair Scouts, where I elaborate it a little bit further. But if you want to help me out, my coffee page is here. That 4% should be 7%, I think. But now that needs to change. Yeah. Anyway, guys, yeah, thank you to all the members of my channel for all your help, for your support, and thank you to all the super chats that I've received today. Really appreciate your support and help in this dark time of my life. Until then, that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Rawr.